Hey everybody, Thomas Morgan here with 1031navigator.com. This episode is a mini-sode. It is an excerpt pulled from our recent conversation with Aaron Crowley from Asset Preservation, Inc. Asset Preservation is one of the largest qualified intermediaries in the country. This episode explores a specific listener 1031 question. And remember, if you're looking to move from a management-intensive property or a low or no income property into a secure, long-term net lease property that provides peace of mind, then go to 1031navigator.com/free, and I'd be happy to provide a free 1031 replacement property consultation. I only do a couple of these a month, and right now I only have one left. You can go to 1031navigator.com/free. Enjoy the show.
Exchanging with too much debt. I've had people call me and they say, I only have 5% equity. Like during the recession or after the recession, people said, I'm selling this property, but I have taxes from I'm selling this property at a loss, but they didn't realize it until right before they closed that they had 1031 into it so many times that there's still going to be a big tax liability, but they only have 5% equity in the deal, and they can't find a lender to do that.
If they are accredited, if they have more than $1 million in net, that's where the Delaware Statutory Trust would come in. That's one of the only ways that I can see is solving that, because the Delaware Statutory Trust, and that's a whole nother podcast, is buying into something that has leverage, that comes with leverage. It's non-recourse. And they can take their equity and ratchet it up to the point they need using the finance. So they would be buying something at 65% or 70%. And they're not going to make a lot on it, but it gets them to that point that they need to. So there are Delaware Statutory Trusts and other things that they could buy that they would probably, not sure in a triple net, if they can actually assume a mortgage.
A solution that we've done or that's out in the marketplace is a zero cash flow
Correct.
Deal where you can get in with 3%, 5%, 8% equity.
And you assume the mortgage that
exactly, that's already there.
Yes, so that's exactly what you would do.
And it's a self-liquidating loan.
Right.
So there's zero cash flow to the investor. And it's really just a tax transaction.
Correct.
Just to defer the taxes and place that smaller amount of equity.
Right, and that's an excellent way to do that. So yeah, the zero coupon, that's one way. I don't know of any other way.
That does it for today's listener question. Hopefully you got some real value out of that. To ask your own commercial and investment real estate question related to 1031 exchanges and or triple net properties or other passive income real estate, please visit 1031navigator.com/ask. Again, that's 1031navigator.com/ask. You can also leave a question by leaving a direct voicemail at the podcast hotline 970-300-1994. Again, ask your question by leaving a voicemail at 970-300-1994. Thanks for listening to the 1031 Exchange Passive Income and Investment Series. Hopefully it's helping you create, build, and protect your wealth. Talk to you soon.
And remember, this show is provided for your informational and educational purposes only. Be sure to check with your accountant, lawyer, and or other tax professionals and advisors before relying on this information. Although the information contained herein is believed to be accurate and reliable, we do not guarantee its accuracy or completeness, and it is provided without warranty. Common sense is the best practice.